You won last game, right?
Yes. Which
Remember what the
tie?
score was?
35-7, I think, or
No.
35-14. I know I was up by a little bit. Yeah, I think it was 35-14, because the 21 rule, or whatever it was.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, that was a shitty kick.
About ready to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Start the drive. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They blitzed there, but to be honest, I don't know if it would have mattered had they blitzed or not. That run play was going nowhere.
Man, it's really, really difficult at times to figure out where that defense is coming from. But if you're committed to running the football, you can get people up on those linebackers, right? Those guards don't have to block anyone at the line of scrimmage. They can get up to the second level and create some space.
That'll give them 8 that time. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, here's Hall. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he gets it to the
good run. Good run.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, like you said, it worked. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Off play action, here's White. On the move to his left.
Oh, he almost picked that.
Away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now White. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. White looks to throw. Quick throw, knocked away, and it's complete.
Oh, man.
Offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. White. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down.
You had him right open. My butthole puttered a little bit.
Forces the incompletion.
Are you sure that wasn't Andy?
No.
It was definitely Andy.
Oh, I forgot Andy was here.
Oh.
Probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that.
You might have forgotten I was here, but see, that's why I'm still here.
And took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive.
Why is my guy not sprinting? Oh well.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson.
Here we go.
At their own 18. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. The first carry now. This is Williams.
Ouch.
And space tough to come by.
Dude, I know. I was like, damn.
To the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty
I was
guys.
coming in like a wrecking ball on that one.
My guy's head said, "Ding-ding-ding," like a pinball machine.
All right, so Andy's leaving. Bye.
On 2nd and
See
9.
ya, Andy.
Wilson. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Now it's Wilson.
And
Pass
fucking
incomplete, but the flag in
flag.
the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Wilson.
Oh, you carried me out of bounds. Nice defense.
Bang it.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson.
Oh,
That nearly an interception here
okay.
on his opening drive, but he gets a
We
reprieve.
need to do
It's
something
3rd
here.
down.
They certainly thought he had an
Throw this
open
one.
look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And a good tackle there right around the 30, stops him short of the 1st down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Nope.
And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying,
It's okay.
remain down by 3.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Well, I wasn't
and now
one
before
needed
this
to do
first
that.
down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining
I looked
as
at
we step
Phoenix and my
aside here
controller
in
went
this
up
first
against
quarter.
the little table and called timeout.
Now a chance to take advantage
okay.
of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. Now White. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Holding.
Let's get the call.
Cocksuckers.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the counter, it's Hall. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Throwing on 2nd and long. White. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy and pick up the 1st down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right.
Nice.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
Good pass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Touchdown. And the
I'm probably going to miss this field goal, but it's okay.
Take a 1st quarter lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Yep, there it goes.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here.
I can't get field goals to save my life.
It remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away.
I think I'm
with
good
some
at kicking.
frustration after the PAT miss. Barrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually, the 26.
I had to like jump on your back to tackle you there for a minute. Like, get over here.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their 1st interception of the ball game.
They're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back.
Oh, wrong button.
They hit a couple shorter passes, get a
Whoops.
little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit. In
I saw
order to
you
try and
comment.
get to
I'm
the
like,
ball even faster.
I tried jumping as you threw it, but I must have jumped too late.
Down and 6 to go.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
No. Whoop, whoop. Love you, Haley.
Come on, defense.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's White. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Love you, buddy. Whoop, whoop.
Now a first carry for their
I thought I
fullback.
fumbled that.
And he'll be at about the 42. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. To throw, White. He has a man. Complete to Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before he
I read that
reaches
like
the
a book.
8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Carter. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5.
Nom 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 nom.
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
To throw is White. Throw That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York.
Good play.
A 3-yard touchdown.
69.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Pays off with 6 points. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Washington now brings this out. And a nice job there on special teams.
Okay then, I guess I didn't want to sprint.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep
I cut
pace
you
here.
off on that one.
If you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you've just watched your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that led into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me
Dude,
like the
I hate
opposing
to say it,
front
but
was
the
on
Jets
that
are a
play
big
from the
threat this
get-go.
year, dude.
They had everyone
Oh,
ready to
absolutely.
before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And
Good
down
first.
he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now Wilson. That's complete to the tight end.
Woo, we almost got that.
That was something else.
Yes, that was definitely made my butt cheeks clench. And it wasn't Andy this time.
Up the middle, Murray. And nowhere to run.
We need to sign that guy.
Defensive line. He'll get back only to the
We need to
line of
re-sign him.
scrimmage.
We're getting all these free agents, but we haven't signed his, re-signed his contract.
Now that's a mountain of a man.
And we're going to lose the best defensive lineman that we can have.
This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
Oh!
Situation. They've been playing sound fundamental defense.
Oh man, I saw that, but the controller or the game was like,
Forcing completion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This is going to be risky, but we're going to go for it.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10.
I honestly didn't think that was going to work.
Some collective exhales
it
over there on
wouldn't
the
have if
sideline.
I didn't
Big
change my
pickup
play at
through
the last
air on
second, because
fourth
the play
down
I
to
had
bring
was
up
perfect
first
for
and
that,
goal.
but
They'll try to run it in with Murray.
I read it
A
wrong.
little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Williams is in
Nice
the zone
rollover.
So Carter, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or
Hey,
run
right down the
blocking.
middle.
I did it.
Versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Barrios now from his end zone.
I'm just like, whoa.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our
5
referee.
yards.
Big Dwayne Brown, the tackle, guilty
Thank you.
there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. White. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are gonna take
Mike White!
Damn, Mike White.
possession already.
Damn, Mike White.
A great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Taking out kneecaps.
Defense,
Right.
with a lot of field behind them, get even more aggressive, right? They felt
Shit.
not pinned
I didn't want to do
down,
that.
but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson.
Oh! I almost had that one. I'm like, what?
Not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life
Let's see,
difficult
let's
for the
see, let's
receiver.
see.
Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, what?
He's coming and down he goes.
I didn't even see him.
Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams there to bring him down.
That's Williams for you,
4th
boy.
down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. The kick by McManus is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The play fake, now White. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete.
I threw that
They
out.
have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not
Somebody tackle the man.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson. And
Bro.
knocked away. It's incomplete.
That should have been some fucking pass interference.
But as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A toss left side for Hall. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shifts by him. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half.
It's one of those games, boys.
Yes, sir.
We'll have plenty more to see after
All
the
right,
break.
let me pack
And we
something real
welcome you
quick,
back
homie.
now, alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I'm about to hit my pen real quick.
Ready, bro?
Ready whenever you are.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that
Sauce
those guys are
Gardner.
lobbying for
He's
them
everywhere.
in the locker room at halftime.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he will have
I don't
They're
know.
able to get the
Ooh, that was close.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson flush to his right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control. Even more so than
were you close?
Right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
Good run.
urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, come on.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers?
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Go, big.
And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way.
Oh,
through.
man.
Guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble.
The big guy's like, let me get this real
his
quick.
offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys,
Oh, nice read.
Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Barrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've
Not
got a
you.
final chance to
This
get out of
fucking
this
holding has
situation,
been
but they
fucking me
also
over
understand
all fucking
they've
game.
got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
How the fuck do I have
The last
control of
run
that? Why am
got
I
3.
being
Now here's
penalized?
2nd and 7. Off play action. White. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
I was like, here's a shoulder. Get out of bounds.
29 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Don't fall to the ground. Just go out of bounds.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. White. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Back to throw. White. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. The Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the
The
tackle
thing is with us, it's scary
line.
because you never know.
Right.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Hall. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Hall again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they've got the football. Right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on, you're not done in the 4th. And the Jets are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. In motion left is Wilson. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. White eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a big
That's a scary spot for you to be in.
guys will get the football back.
Oh, shoot.
But how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They begin the drive with Williams. He will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. There by Quan Alexander.
This is scary.
A yard on that last run.
This is very scary.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Okay.
To give him a small cushion before being
I got a little breathing room.
a gain of 3. This defense is them when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
I don't know what I call outside. I would call
If they
timeout.
pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
And here comes Berrios.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Bro.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I don't know what that was.
70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On 1st down, Murray. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And
wow.
Take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Oh, wait, why did it say I called the timeout?
With that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah,
I'm so
exactly right.
confused.
They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Uncorks one for Davis, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there
Mike
on
White,
first down, but he
usually
couldn't
I do
reel it
okay
in.
with Mike, but
That's
today
coverage
he's
you'd
not
expect to see in a
cooperating.
tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting
I
up.
was gonna say you usually kill me with them.
To throw again on 2nd down. White. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play.
The ball comes out. It's
What?
picked up by the Broncos. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or 2 about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Is he gonna go down?
Inside the 40 to the 39.
92 yards on the ground for him now.
He was
As
just
he's
like,
gotten better really as the night's going on.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. The busy night continues for Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they
I
got
gotta
to use
play
their
you
3
as a different
timeouts here.
team at
They've
some
got to
point.
stop them
I
and get
just-
the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that
I
2
think
to
what it
3
is, I'm
score
too excited
deficit
for
window
next
that they're
game.
in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no
Oh,
question.
nice pitch. Nice pitch.
Quan Alexander.
I thought that was gonna be an
They're
incomplete
gonna take
pass.
over once again at their own 37-yard line.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late,
That was
the
kind of
effort
close.
hasn't lapsed one
That
bit.
was.
If the
It was
offense
very
wants to score
close.
some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
And he'll be
That went nowhere.
losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. And now here's an interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's
Dude,
1st
I
and
had
10.
that pass, too.
You did.
Time to ground it out now with Murray. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd.
I was going to kneel it, but I'm like,
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
yeah, you know what? Might as well. I don't need to put any more points up. Oh!
The defense can stop it twice more.
Why'd you jump off sides? Do I accept or decline? I'm declining that one.
Lost yardage and they decline the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little...
No, you're not jumping off sides again. I'll pass.
I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that.
Let's see if this works.
Take the yardage, right? Take
No,
the
no,
penalty.
don't do it. No, get back on sides. I'm not
don't get it either.
mean you. I promise.
Oh, he fakes a spike.
Oh no, no,
Forced out
no.
to his left.
Yeah.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get the...
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
Oh, what?
Knocks the ball.
What was that?
I think Sandy's made some questionable decisions out there
fuck it.
so far. Force some throws into tight coverage.
I think at this point we're just...
Off in this game. 4th down now, but he was 4th down now.
Woo-wee!
Fake here. Direct
Run, 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 no!
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they told you the ball speed of possession is 9/10 of the ball? Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm gonna give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game too.
You're still fighting.
You're so litigious. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, White.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that. And
Hi, buddy. Can I have a hug?
Brought down. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Aww.
As time has run out on this
Not
football
bad.
game.
Well, this
No,
was a very
not at
close
all.
ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team
I
that
love you,
looked at the mirror
brother.
and said, hey, ton of pressure
All right,
on,
bro.
but we're the type
Alrighty, brother. Whoop whoop. I will see you in the GTA world tomorrow.
Boy.
Peace out.